probably wondering, what's the best sports car you can buy for only $15,000? And today, I'm going to be telling you guys why the 2014 BMW M235i is your best option. Alright guys, so powering this beauty is BMW's N55 engine. They've been using this engine for years. And this is found in the bigger 3 Series and the 4 Series. This is an inline 6, turbocharged. They call it twin scroll turbo, whatever. It's not a twin turbo, but it's a fancy type of turbo. So it produces 320 horsepower and 330 foot-pounds of torque. Now the N55 engine, it's been around for such a long time, so most of the issues that have come out before have been fixed. And this being like one of the last times they used this engine, you know that this version, the 2014, is going to be the most reliable. Now, the big boy version of this, the M2, actually came out with the same engine. So with the M235, you're getting the same engine that's in the M2, but for a cheaper price. Think about that. M2 actually comes with about 350, almost 360 horsepower. So this engine can be easily tuned up to there and probably even more. So I've seen this car go up to pretty close to 500 horsepower just with simple tunes. Now speaking about this car's practicality, I'm 6 feet and I can pretty much sit behind myself, you know. Now with headroom, you know, I do hit it a little bit, but it's still pretty good. And, you know, as long as all your friends are not a bunch of tall guys, you're good to go. What goes back here is girls and babies. Pretty cool is that this car has the little locks to lock the car seat. So, you know, if you're trying to convince your wife, that's a good thing to tell her. All right, so going to the car's trunk. Now, there's a bunch of crap in here, but if you guys can see, I fit a lot of stuff here. There's 2 big tripods, there's some camera equipment, a whole bunch of soju. And one of the best things about this car, it has rear folding seats. I've actually fit 4 tires with the wheels to swap them in this car, and I still could fit about like 2 more, which is pretty good. And for a car this small, that's insane. So when this car came out back in 2014, critics were raving about this car. They said that BMW finally went back to its roots, and they compared this car to the 1970s BMW 2002, which was well known for its handling and its perfect 50-50 weight distribution. Now this car is pretty much the same thing. This is a rear-wheel drive car. You could also get it an all-wheel drive car, but I don't like all-wheel drive. I like to see the rear tires spin. So this car is in its own class. Really doesn't have too many competitors. The closest competitor that, if you read online, that people like to compare this car mostly to is the Audi S3 or the Mercedes-Benz CLA 45 AMG. But those 2 cars are 4-door cars, and the Mercedes is a front-wheel drive car. So that's why I say that this car is in its own class. You could even compare it to the Audi TT, but then again, the Audi TT is a much smaller car, a lot lighter. This car is 3,500 pounds, which isn't the lightest car, but it's also not too heavy. And this goes to the car's handling. Like I said before, this car's perfect 50-50 weight distribution. Well, it's near perfect. Don't quote me on perfect, but it's near perfect 50-50 weight distribution. You can throw this car into turns and feel confident doing so. And this car just handles amazing. The steering is nice and precise. There is a little dead zone. Like if you go like this, like the car, it doesn't really do anything. Like there's like a little dead zone in the very middle. But other than that, the steering is pretty good. And a lot of people have complained about the steering when it comes to that little thing. And sometimes it's like you would never forget about it when you drive. It just like destroys the experience. But you'll forgive this car once you start driving it. And speaking about the power, this car 0 to 60 is around 4.5 seconds. I've seen this car do it in 4.2 seconds. Honestly, it all depends on where you do it, but like, look at this. The power is absolutely just instant, no turbo lag, no nothing. And mind you, this car is not tuned. It's not tuned. All right, you guys, so when I first recorded this video, the 2014 BMW M235 was actually around $16,000. Now I don't see any for $15,000, and unfortunately that's the title of the video. But you can find many of them for $17,000, $18,000. Now if you want to go for the less powerful 4-cylinder engine, the 228i and the 230i, those are actually really good cars. I've actually test driven them, and they're very powerful for just having 4-cylinder engines. Oh, my baby's right here. So I just want to go over some pricing. So for the 4-cylinder version, you can get it for around $12,000, $13,000. You know, just putting a nice bumper on the car, changing the bumper to the M235 bumper, the M2 bumper, and putting some nice rims and a spoiler, the car will look amazing. And then looking at the M235, you can find it $16,000, $17,000. This is around 87, 90, 100,000 miles, and you know, for the other one, it's around the same mileage. So it's a little high mileage, but you're definitely going to get a capable car that you can easily tune. All right, you guys, so that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Let me give you one more shot on the front of the car. Oh, she's so pretty.